Well, hey everybody. It is a Sunday evening. I have doctor's appointment tomorrow and the next day. So, I have this view for the next few nights. Look how pretty she is in the sunset light. Ah, gorgeous. Well, good thing I shot this other side earlier because in just seconds, bam, we are in shadow. So, yeah. Yeah, thought since I have to be at my first doctor's appointment's at 9 a.m. tomorrow, then I don't have another one until 1 o'clock the next day. I don't know if I'll be able to get this spot again, but I'm definitely going to try. So, we'll see what happens. Nugget is having a great time, so I'm keeping her outside as long as I can. But we still have some light. So, tomorrow, the hand surgeon. And then Tuesday, an osteopath. Good morning. Look at this view I have today. I am on the west side of Las Cruces. Oh, look at that sky. Gorgeous. And Nugget and I are inside because it is chilly. Love it up. Oh, boy. Did I need a good night's sleep? And I got it. I'm glad I came out here. Where I've been camping on the other side is beautiful, but there's a lot of traffic. So much traffic that all late into the night traffic and then early in the morning traffic. So out here, nada. Like there were 4 or 5 cars that went by. So, and that being said, and that was over the course of 4 or 5 hours. So, right? Um, and that leads me to what happened yesterday. So, as you know, I've been in town going to doctor's appointments. And I do have updates, but I'm going to save that for another video as it's too deep a rabbit hole. I was exhausted. I went to the store. I got a sandwich and some stuff for dinner and headed off to find a new spot, right? And I come up this area and I'm thinking I know the BLM all around New Mexico. I got this. I was tired and I was hungry. 2 things I should not be when I need to focus on something that I need to be careful at. I pull up this road and I'm like, oh, that's too much sand in front of me. I got out, I walked it, I was like, oh yeah, no, don't go that way. So I backed up and then I cut the corner just a little too soon and got my back right tire just nice and buried. Well, not totally. It wasn't until I got the idea of throwing the floor mat underneath it and trying to get it out. I forgot to take the air out of the tire. Air it down. So that it would have a little bit more base coverage for grip and movement. Anyway, I forgot and just the van ate the floor mat and spit it out. And, yeah. And in that process, just put that right down in there, just nice and good in the sand. And I cried because I was just exhausted and tired and like, there's nobody fucking out here. And then I hear a truck or I hear a vehicle and I'm like, oh my gosh, a vehicle. And I see this blue Jeep coming up the road and I'm like, hey! And I'm flailing my arms and jumping around and they don't see me. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, oh, I should just go down to the road now. So I went down to the road and I get down to the road and I realize, crap, I don't have any water and I forgot my sandwich. So, but then I heard an engine again, so I was like, oh, yes. Whatever I need, everything I need always shows up when I need it. Everything I need always shows up when I need it. And it was a Ranger. But he could not help me because he was in a government vehicle. So he said, well, I could call you a tow truck. And I was like, I'd have a free tow if I wasn't where I am, right? If I was on the other road that I walked down to, it would be free. But because I went onto the trail and got off trail, no, not free anymore. So, but I do know there's lots of good Samaritans out there who will pull you out of the sand. So I decided to put my faith in the fact that I know the best people always show up when I'm in trouble and I am going to get help. So I said, thank you very much, sir. And he went on his way. And then I was like, I really need to go get water and that sandwich. So I went back up to the van. I got the water. I grabbed the sandwich. I was like, let me take a couple bites before I walk back down the road. Because all this walking back and forth was wearing me out. And I hear an engine, I think. And I'm like, oh, crap. So I jump out of the van. I have my phone. I have my sandwich. I have the water. I have my keys. And I close the door. And I start making my way. And I'm flailing my arms and yelling. And, of course, this truck doesn't see me. And it flies up the road. And I'm like, I just keep missing all my opportunities, So I'm like, well, I have my stuff. Just go down to the road. And I get down there and it's hot and I can feel it. And I'm standing there and I'm like, I need to find a place where I can sit or at least squat. So I squat on the side of the road in the shade of a creosote plant. It's getting late in the day, so the shadows are getting long. So it worked. And it was just enough, because there was a breeze, so it wasn't over hot, but this New Mexico sun dehydrates super fast. So I sat there, I'd made a post. I was like, oh, all right, just relax. I didn't look at the clock because I didn't want to know how long it would take. And I just kept doing all of my affirmations. The universe always has my back. you know, everything I need always shows up when I need it. I always meet the best people when I'm in trouble. You know, all that stuff. So, and then I hear the engine. And I was like, oh, there's the blue Jeep again, coming back. I was like, woo! So I flag him down. And he pulls over. And I tell him what's going on. He's like, let's go see how stuck you are. Jumped in the Jeep and he brought me up. And we got her out. Meantime, I still can't find my keys. So I'm like, well, they're in here somewhere. They've been lost in the van vacuum before, and I'll find them again. I thank Boris. Thank you, Boris. Yes, his name was Boris. I don't know why that just struck me as like not the name of a person that I expected to meet in the New Mexico desert. I said, thank you very much. Got in. He followed me down the road. And I went to the closest gas station that he told me about. And got there. And the guy, I got out and realized I could not work the air machine. Don't ask. It was just giving me trouble. And I think part of it was just because my brain was so overwhelmed with all the stuff over the past bunch of days, right? So I asked the first person that I saw get out of their vehicle to go get gas. And he, thank you, Tony, was so kind as to come over and give me a hand. We had a lovely conversation because it was taking quite a long time. It was a very slow air machine. It was $2. What the heck? $2 for air that used to be free. I don't know what's going on. Anyway. I will someday have my own air compressor to be able to air up and air down. Someday I will have this. Okay. So I get in the driver's seat and I am looking at my map as to where to go. And I'm bummed out because I've been doing a lot of back and forth driving and I'm looking at the gas gauge going, I mean, I have enough gas right now, but with all this back and forthing and around town driving, it's draining me. So I just took a deep breath and I was like, well, whatever. And I'll go back to the same spot because I want to stay on this side of town. And then I see out of the corner of my eye, here comes Tony up to the car. And he hands me a little something and says, here, this is for toward the adventure. And I was like, oh, thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate you. And he just left. And, yeah. So even my silent concerns of all of this back and forth around town driving got provided for in that moment. So I met 2 road angels in one day. What? Got here a little late in the day, but this is Old Maceo. This is the historical square. Ringing for 5 o'clock. Most everybody's closing down. I was told about the chocolate lady. She's not open. I just missed her. Look at this corner building. I love it. La Posta. Is that the post office? Oh, that's beautiful. Got here a little on the late side because I'm going to be somewhere at 7. And I just wanted a nice, quiet place to be. So if you look super careful, you can see the Oregon Mountains in the distance. Look! Just love this. It's a super sweet, simple little square. But there's lots of little blocks and shopping off of it. This beautiful old church. Look at those doors. And now I'm back at the van almost. It's just a short little walk around. There's a lot more to see. I'm just not, everything has closed up. So that's what I get for being here at the end of the day. But the light is gorgeous. So, yeah. Lots of neat little shops. Some of them like souvenir type shops, but they also have a lot, like there's a couple of them that just are New Mexico artisans. And there's a number of other ones that just like the clothes are like mass style, you know what I'm saying? So I will be back to wander this area again. Are you a crazy kitten? I think you are. What? What are you doing? You silly goosey. Are you a silly goosey? Did you pull my shirt out again? Oh, that's a twitchy tail. What are you saying, young lady? I'm not even touching you. What does that look for? You know I gotta make my coffee first. What are you doing? How is that? Was that good, Scratches? Woo! The hum of the highway was worth it for this view. Check it out, man. Good morning. That rain just passed over us. Isn't that gorgeous? There, the organs. Oh, wow. I love this sky. Incredible. So, there are these great, whoop, there we go, little picnic areas at this rest area. There's the babe. And, oh, very cool truck. And then check out these beautiful century plants. They're gorgeous. Oh. And there's another shelter down over there. Oh, looks like you can walk down over there too. So we have, it's a circle. Woo, and there goes the cool truck. He's backing out and leaving. I like that truck. Anyway, so there's this awesome path, right? You can go down here. And look at the Roadrunner. He's so cool. I'll get up closer to him in a minute. Made all out of recycled materials, just like found object stuff. Cool. I believe that's Pikachu Mountain. Or Pikachu. Excuse me. I keep calling it Pikachu, but it's not. I think it's Pikachu. Pikachu? I don't know. Wah wah. Oh, hey. Look how the cloud is mimicking his tail. Alright. Arroyo. Ooh. I think it's time for a new tripod because this baby is getting wobbly. But for now, it will work. Just so yummy. So what a great view. Could have come out here earlier, but the rain. There was a lightning storm, and I thought it would be fun, but it was just... How cool. So, ta-da! Look at him! He's so cool! Wow. Wow. Just looking over the city. As we come up closer, let me zoom in for you a little bit more. You can see the crutches. All sorts of things. Look how cool he is. Those are tennis shoes. Look at him. Dude. See what has going on. I love the rock he's sitting on. Oh, oh, look at his gorgeous feet. They're bicycle tires. Wow, he's just so cool. And then, dang. He's so cute. Look at the gorgeous clouds behind him. Everything about this sculpture makes me happy. Wow. And yes, I opened the door to be greeted by this lovely. She's just sitting here like, I'm gorgeous. Yes, I am. Hi, pretty girl. Hey, say hello to everybody. No? You're like, Mommy, do not put that thing in my face. The only way it works is if I set it up on the tripod and turn it around and don't hold the camera. Like if I'm not behind the camera and it's just sitting there, she's way more natural. Like she'll just behave like herself. But she's got birds she's looking at right now, and that's what's going on. She's got bird face. Do you have bird face? What's going on? Do you see birdies? Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. These doctor's appointments have definitely had me in quite a bit of stress as I am searching for answers and solutions to my problems with my hands. We are making progress, but it is taking time. I appreciate all of you for sticking with me through all of this, especially to you, my patrons. A very special thank you to you. You've been with me through thick and thin over the years, and I wouldn't be able to be here without all of you. Thank you. And next time, hopefully, I will have some more answers. But until then, enjoy these gorgeous views. Las Cruces has so much to offer. If you're in southern New Mexico, check it out. All right, everybody, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.